how does the disease of addiction work? So the disease of addiction lives in the pleasure center of our brains. We all have pleasure centers. Everybody has desires and cravings and things that make you trigger to say, oh boy, I would really love to do that. The difference is when you have that strong craving and you're a normal mind and you have a normal trauma-free upbringing, which is very rare these days, no matter how strong that pull is to do that, whatever that behavior is, whatever that pleasure center is firing, that impulse first goes to, in a normal mind, an area of the brain called the prefrontal cortex. In the prefrontal cortex, you're able to kind of digest that material or that impulse to say, you weigh the pros and cons. You start looking at right from wrong. You start recognizing consequence, right? My friends may hit me up and say, yo, let's go out, man. We're going to this great party. And I went to this party before and had a blast and met some awesome people. I had such a great time. Now my pleasure center's fired up and I really want to go. But I got a job interview. It's 8 in the morning. I really want this job. And now I'm able to kind of look at that situation from all different lenses to make an educated choice to say, you know what, I'm going to pass up on that party because this is important to me. Somebody who suffers from the disease of addiction, you don't have that ability. You have what's called the mesolimbic system, and it's really dopamine. The way the mesolimbic system works in somebody who suffers from the disease of substance use disorder is they have that same impulse as a normal person, except they're impulsive maybe for alcohol. When that happens, because of the mesolimbic system, it completely skips the prefrontal cortex. They don't ever consider consequence. They don't ever consider right from wrong. They don't understand pros and cons because they don't have the ability to even consider it. So that's really where the medical piece of this lies. This is not them saying, well, yeah, I'd love to get hammered tonight and drink this handle of vodka and pass out my own vomit. But if I stay sober, I might be able to get a job and I'm not going to get kicked out of my house and my wife isn't going to leave me and take the kids. And yeah, I'm choosing alcohol. That's not what happens. They never can stop to say, if I drink this one sip, my wife is gone. They can't even consider that until after the fact, until after it happens, and now they wake up to their reality. And it's like, oh fuck, what did I just do? And so when you really kind of start to look at it through that lens, you understand that once they're on that path, we need to intervene because they're heading down a dark side of themselves that who knows how far that dark side can go.